A customer writes, "I want to stop this order before it ships." Your agent has two tools: cancel order and refund order. The large language model picks refund order because the description says, handles unwanted orders. The tool fails because the order has not charged yet. The agent apologizes, tries refund order again, fails again, then escalates a simple cancellation to a human. Nothing magical happened. The model did not become stupid for one turn. We gave it two overlapping doors, painted both signs gray, and acted surprised when it chose the wrong one. The naive pattern is, every time the product needs a new action, add a new tool. Soon your large language model, or LLM, sees search orders, find order, get order, list orders, and look up order. Then we write a system prompt saying, be careful to select the correct tool. That feels responsible, but it usually does not fix the design. Tool selection is a classification problem. If two labels mean nearly the same thing, the classifier guesses. If 10 labels are visible when only 3 matter, every extra tool adds noise. And if the tool descriptions say what the tool does, but not when to use it, the model has to infer your business rules from names. Here's the core idea. Wrong tool calls are usually a tool interface smell before they are a model problem. The model chooses from the menu you give it. A good menu has a small number of choices, clear boundaries, and labels that match the user's intent. Overlapping tools force coin flips, so merge them or sharpen them. Every extra tool dilutes every other tool's chance of being chosen, so do not expose the whole backend by default. And descriptions should include both sides. Use this tool when the user needs X, and do not use this tool when the user needs Y. Build tool selection like this. First, write the user intents before the functions. For example, view one invoice, list many invoices, send a payment reminder. Second, map each intent to exactly one tool. Third, write a tool spec with a name, a description, and a parameters schema, in JavaScript object notation or JSON. That means type object properties and required fields. Fourth, add selection tests. 20 user questions, the expected tool, and the tool the model picked. Fifth, fix the tool list, not the scolding. If get invoice and list invoices keep swapping, improve names, split responsibilities, or merge behind one tool with a mode field, if that is safer. Suppose you build a tiny invoice assistant. First version has get invoice, fetch invoice, invoice status, list invoices, list overdue, and send invoice email. A user asks, show me overdue invoices for customer 42. The model might pick invoice status because status is in the name. Redesign it. Keep list invoices customer ID status for searching many invoices. Keep get invoice ID for one known invoice. Keep send reminder invoice ID only for sending a reminder. The list tool description says, use when the user asks for 0 or more invoices by customer, date, or status. Do not use when the user provides a specific invoice identifier and wants details. Now, the correct choice is much easier. A few traps remain. One is exposing backend verbs instead of user intents. Create AR record may be meaningful to your accounting system, but useless to a user-facing model. Another trap is the one mega tool. Merging is good when tools overlap, but not when it creates a giant action that can do anything with a vague instruction string. That moves ambiguity into the parameters. Also, descriptions are not permissions. If a tool can send money, delete data, or email customers, enforce checks in code. The model description helps selection. It is not a security boundary. Finally, test negative cases, not just happy paths. Tool selection sits right in the anatomy of an agent. The goal tells the agent what outcome to pursue. The role tells it what kind of helper it is. The tools define what actions are possible. Permissions decide which actions are allowed without review. Termination rules decide when to stop. If tool selection is noisy, the whole agent feels unreliable, even if the model is strong. This also connects to structured outputs, because a tool call is just structured output with consequences. Later, when we add state and memory, this gets more important. The agent must choose tools using the current task, not every fact it has ever seen. Here is a safe 10-minute exercise. Make a local text file with 5 fake tools for a personal task, like notes. Create note, search notes, summarize note, delete note, and tag note. Do not connect them to real files. Ask your model to choose only the tool name for 20 questions, such as find notes about taxes or remove the note called draft. Log question, expected tool, chosen tool, and a short reason. If you do not want to use an application programming interface or API, do it in your provider's chat window. When it misses the same boundary twice, change the tool names or descriptions. 3 beats to remember. First, overlapping tools force coin flips, so merge them or draw a sharper line. Second, every extra tool dilutes selection, so expose only the tools the current agent task needs. Third, persistent misses are design feedback. Rewrite the tool interface before you blame the model or add scolding to the prompt. In the next episode, we will move from choosing the right tool to filling the right tool arguments without brittle parsing. New Agent Foundations episode daily. If you want the paid libraries, templates, and deeper production patterns, they are at aislabs.ai.